Watch this next clip with me and then we talk about it.
To properly dispose of the fetal remains in a way that gives reverence and respect and support to this sacred abortion experience. Building an altar for your abortion can be a really cathartic procedure. I like to always have a candle going on my altar, so there's always light within the darkness. I also really like to add the abortion pills themselves to the altar to really bless the pills that we're going to be taking into our bodies during this process. And place the container of which you plan to put the products of conception or the fetal remains within to catch that after you've passed it, and save it for later when we find a way to bury or otherwise to where we find a way to properly dispose of the fetal remains in a way that gives reverence and respect and support to this sacred abortion experience.
So this young lady has a YouTube channel where she teaches people how to build a death altar for the abortions that they have, or for the abortion that she is about to have, where she puts all these different types of things and pictures of deities on the altar, and she is about to make her abortion experience a sacred experience. When I look at this world and people saying, oh, I can't be a Christian because the Catholics so many years ago murdered so many people. Well, first and foremost, Catholics are not Christian. Catholicism is the seat of Satan. It is the hiding place of Lucifer. That's another video for another day. But if you look at all of the bloodshed there is now, if you look at all of the abortions that is done in these clean, sanitary, high-class urban places, there is still bloodshed. There is still a sacrifice to Moloch. That doesn't make it less ritualistic than in the old pagan days when they did it so barbarically, taking the born child to go and burn in the hands of that golden statue that was heated up. This doesn't make it less barbaric. And this is the problem. People think that this freedom and liberation and my body, my choice, there's no consequences to it because they don't understand the spiritual world. This is not only a sacrifice to Moloch, but this is building an altar to Moloch. So guess what is going to happen? Number one, when this young lady is ready to have a family and settle down, she is going to have problems conceiving because her womb is cursed. Number two, with what she is doing, New Age practices, not only has she cursed herself and her family, she has cursed the man that impregnated her, because half of that child that she is now going to put on this altar, this death altar, belongs to somebody. The sperm comes from a whole other bloodline. And this is how people operate. This is why we always say, be careful who you sleep with. Frivolous fun sex is not just frivolous fun sex. You meet a young woman that is into these New Age witchcraft, satanic black magic practices, and half of that child that she is going to murder and offer to Moloch is your bloodline, is your sperm, is your DNA. Guess what's going to happen? Family cursed, bloodline cursed. The reason why our world, this earth, is in the state that it is because of curses. Plain and simple. And then people always ask, oh, why do bad things happen to good people? My response is always, in this day and age, with all of this going on, where Satan has literally infiltrated everywhere he could possibly infiltrate, people have been blinded and made asleep to the spiritual consequences of this life. How can these things not happen? I pray for the young ladies, young or old or whatever age, that are taking part in these things. If only they could just have a glimpse into the spiritual realm to see what they are doing. A death altar for your child you are about to murder. Okay? If that is just a clump of cells, why is there a process that you want to respectfully acknowledge a clump of cells? That means because it is not a clump of cells, and you know and I know that that is a child, it is a person, there is a soul that is created at inception. It is a whole new human being that just needs a matter of time to grow into themselves, literally. So yes, this is what happens in the new age. This is what happens with the lies and the deception of, this is me, I can do what I want, this is my body. Satan has full control among the people of this world. Among the people of this world. And when you tell people Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, then they want to say, oh, but Christians killed so many people. No, human beings killed so many human beings. It's the same today. The people that were martyred in the olden days in the name of Christianity is probably not even 1/10 of the human beings that get slaughtered today in the name of sexual liberation and sexual freedom and abortion.